Hey everyone, it is March 8th, 2019. This is Warcraft Weekly.
This is Bob Weekly, and I'm here to take my show back.
Right, there's a link below if you want to skip.
No, they're not skipping anything. They miss me. You've been slipping ever since you demoted me to text messages.
No, dude, it's not like that. It's because there are just way fewer people that are paying attention to the content.
Silence! I will not hear this. Those are feels, not the facts. Hear me, Bob fans. Smash the like button and say Bob in a comment, and that will hurt his feelings.
I'm not gonna get hurt. Okay, I'm gonna get hurt just like a little bit. But since you're here, it came to my attention that you could use a change in your voice, so here we go.
What the heck was that? Wait, my voice. What have you done?
Let's give this one a shot. News time. Next week, patch 815 is going to launch, bringing us a new season of the Brawlers Guild, allied races, the Wintergrasp Epic Battleground, updates to Arathi Basin and Warsong Gulch, profession quests, a freaking raid, the Arathi Basin Brawl, more of the war campaign, a portal room, more extra quest content, and more. For a 0.5 patch, it's kind of a lot of stuff.
But wait, there's more. Portals throughout the world are going away because of arbitrary decisions. Your spec is getting nerfed while everyone else is getting a buff. This 2-boss raid won't be out for another month. If you like your content to drip, then sure, it's a lot of stuff.
Dude, calm down, man. You're killing the mood.
Oh, is that right? How's that Uber spamming coming along?
Oh my god, don't get me started on that. This week brought that usual media splash from Blizzard, talking about all the stuff that we previously mentioned, including what they labeled as Part 3 of the Tides of Vengeance Survival Guide, which feels like more and more Blizzard is putting more importance on identifying WoW content through seasons than by patch number.
It'd be nice if they say that.
But I don't think it would be any less confusing. Here's what's interesting though. 1 month after BlizzCon 2018, with the Diablo Immortal announcement and all the real fun energy coming from critics, the first Tides of Vengeance guide over on YouTube was clearly unpopular with a 4-to-1 dislike ratio. Part 2, which wasn't even a lead-up for the patch, but the Season 2 thing, and I'm sure that was confusing for some, that had a 2-to-1 dislike-to-like ratio. The latest survival guide, though, well, take a look at this. This is somewhat favorable, for now at least. There are a number of possible reasons why the ratio has been trending towards the positive.
That's because everyone quit, and this is literally everyone that's left.
No, and your use of absolutes, offends me.
Because Blizzard has gotten better at hiding bad comments and dislikes this time?
No, because if they did, there wouldn't be any comments. Oh!
You really think it's because they might be doing something right this time?
I think so, but of course it's not everything. They're nailing on a couple things that not everyone is interested in, but they're definitely worth talking about. With 815 at last, all the allied races that were first mentioned over a year ago will be accessible and playable and danceable, at least to a certain level of satisfaction. Many have been patiently and impatiently waiting, and others have raged out, never to return again unless they were just saying that for attention, to which I say, dang, is that your idea of fun?
Yes.
Okay, but I get it, really. When Warcraft 3 Reforged was announced at BlizzCon, I was really excited to play it on the floor and then play it when it released. But during that announcement, when they said that you would get a freaking meat wagon mount, you dang right I whipped up my phone and I immediately pre-ordered. So if between then and now, Blizzard had stopped talking about the upcoming meat wagon mount and instead hyped up a pickup truck, I'd be like, screw you, man, I pre-ordered this specifically for the meat wagon and not a freaking truck. Anyway, the point is that while Blizzard didn't legally make some sort of contractual promise on delivering what was originally announced, we can say that they are delivering. Really late.
They also promised it would be fun.
Your opinion. This patch also freshens up PvP with more to do, even if it's not new. The visual touch-ups will at least get some players curious to see how it looks, and it'll be nice to go back to Wintergrasp and yell at people to kill turrets. The AI brawl is something that I'm not gonna care much about. I just find it really weird because this literally is not PvP. And I'm happy the Brawlers Guild is coming back. It'd be really nice if Mage Tower-like challenges came back too, but I think it's cool to bring back some single-player content that clearly has been missing in BFA as opposed to Legion. The season's Brawlers Guild not only has new encounters, but some lore that could lead to bigger and bigger things if this gets fleshed out. And finally, a small raid is, it's still a raid. When I reported on this last week, I wondered to myself if waiting 1 month after the upcoming patch is too long. But when we stop considering the patch number and just think about the current season, the Cradle of Silithus, or whatever the heck it's called, raid is going to be out 7 weeks after the final LFR wing of Boda is released. Or you can say it's 3 months after the raid launches at all. Using the Mythic Hall of Fame isn't a great indicator to say when a new raid should launch, but it at least suggests that waiting a little bit won't do much harm.
Or maybe they shouldn't make us wait so arbitrarily. Something time gating, something titan forging.
Hey, I remember not so fondly having to wait for Icecrown Citadel's wings to unlock after 2 months of time gating.
Yeah.
And using limited attempts to, quote, prolong subscription time.
Yeah.
And the reason to farm it over and over wasn't because of Titan Forging, but it was to create a legendary weapon.
Yeah, and that's awesome.
For one person.
So?
A plate user.
Okay, fine, you have a small point.
The point is that this patch has at least a little bit of something for everyone to look forward to, with a long enough tail that we'll have stuff to enjoy while we bitch and moan about the upcoming shortcomings of 8.2.
Hear, hear.
Dude, they think that Azeroth is gonna get fixed in 8.2. So what's there to prepare for in this patch? Not much. There are a few things to do though. Make sure you max out your crafting professions so you get access to those new profession quest lines later on. As for the gathering professions, unfortunately there is no quest line. You'll just have to settle for making lots of money. To get the invitation for the Brawlers Guild, all you have to do is grind a couple of Horde or Alliance mobs over in Kulturis or Zandalar, and it might drop. So pretty much wait for a faction assault, do it, and there's a pretty good chance that you'll get your invite then. Also, knock out the remaining requirements that you have to get access to the 2 new allied races, and there's a Wowhead tool that I will link below to help you out. Also, this week is the World Quest event and the Dark Moon Fair, so you can double stack all those cool little rep bonuses and add in one of those dingy little contracts while you're at it, and I think that takes care of all the major news. So here's a word from our sponsor.
What?
Wednesday. Get ready. March 13th, 2019, 9 a.m. Pacific. Drop your pants. World of Warcraft and the ASPCA present an extreme stream for charity. Little Animals, featuring the greatest streamer, SoulSoBreezy. We're gonna lock him in a cage and force him to level a Zandalari troll. Extreme here with no rest, no food for 149 hours.
What?
Non-stop.
Oh, wait.
He's gonna poop on stream. Doo-doo.
Huh?
Drop in for free. Free fake nachos and real tears. Donate to the ASPCA and watch him suffer. Poopy. World of Warcraft. Cute animals. Soul dropping the deuce. Wednesday. March 13, 2019, 9 a.m. Pacific. Come early for Naked Dancing Bob. Be there.
I did not agree to do anything like this.
So, do you want to do it?
Heck yeah.
Alright. But seriously, next week I'm going to be hosting a charity stream, aka it's going to be a really long morning show. It's for the animals, for the ASPCA, and if you want to make a donation, check out some link below. If you don't want to donate, that is totally cool, but I would love for it if you were to stop by, show up, and show a little bit of support. And of course, tell your friends, your family, other people you know, or don't know. That would go really well. So, thanks, Bob.
For what?
For whatever comments that I'm going to see later, alright? Bye!
Jackass.
Last week, I left myself vulnerable, and I decided to share that in a couple of videos. Just a little bit of venting, real talk, whining, bitching, whatever you want to call it.
Lots of whining.
Shut up. I do not regret doing it, though, not for a second, and I want to thank you all once again for the huge outpouring of support and input. In fact, throughout the weekend, I'm going to double check the video again and look at all the comments so I can soak it all in and see how that meshes in with what I want to do for the channel in the future. Over the next couple of weeks, I'm going to continue listening to your feedback as we make little tweaks to Bob's voice and personality. The Twitch channel is going to be looked at. I do, in fact, want to try pushing for partner. That seems to be kind of like a commonality or typical thing to do. And then, of course, the bulk of my work is still going to be here with YouTube, and you're going to see some small shifts in the kind of content I produce. Like, who remembers the days when I talked about paladins and raid strategies, right? Yeah. Me neither. So please stay tuned. Keep sending that feedback because you are part of what makes this channel a cut above the rest.
And a cut below the most.
You're supposed to be gone.
I'm forever.
Don't forget to subscribe for more of this and all things Warcraft. We'll see you next week. Until then, stay safe, stay happy, and stay breezy.